Huh? What are you doing in my swamp?
Hello everybody, this is Overboy, and I'm going to be doing my review for the 1980 movie Bon Voyage, Charlie Brown, and Don't Come Back. So, in this movie, Charlie Brown, Linus, Peppermint Patty, and Marcy travel to France as foreign exchange students. Also along the ride is Snoopy and Woodstock, and while everyone is excited about the opportunity to travel to a foreign country, Charlie is disturbed by a letter he receives from a mysterious girl from France who invites him as her guest to find that he does not seem welcomed by her chateau. This movie is a lot of fun. It kind of has a mystery aspect to it and everything, but it's a fun time. It's not one of my favorite Peanuts movies, though, for sure. But I will say that out of the traditional animated Peanuts movies, I'm not referring to specials, just theatrical movies and stuff, this one has the best animation out of all of them and everything. You can tell this was a bigger budget and everything, and the animation looks a lot better in this movie. But that being said, I wouldn't say this is one of the best Peanuts things, so it's not even one of my favorite things of them in general, even with all the holiday specials and stuff. It's a fun story, but my favorite Peanut stuff is the 70s stuff. I like the 60s stuff too and everything, but I haven't really dug into a lot of the stuff after that, and the stuff that I have seen from the 80s and 90s and 2000s and stuff that they've done, because they've done new ones every so often and stuff. I just haven't enjoyed them near as much as I did in the 60s and 70s, but this is still a pretty good movie. Peppermint Patty isn't near as annoying in this movie as she was in Race for Your Life, Charlie Brown. Her and Marcy are actually kind of likable characters in this one. That's why I said I kind of have a mixed feelings on Peppermint Patty, because sometimes I really like her and sometimes I don't. This is one of the movies that I liked her in and everything, and I liked her in Snoopy Come Home quite a bit too. She just, although she did borderline get on my nerves in that movie, this one she didn't really get on my nerves in it. And Snoopy and Woodstock, once again, they just steal the show and everything. Every time they're on screen, the movie is a blast, and whenever they're not on screen, it kind of slows down and everything. And this movie has a slower pacing than your typical Peanut stuff and everything, and it's not as fun or memorable as a lot of the other Peanuts specials and movies and stuff. So it's just not one of my favorites. I think it's an okay time and everything, and it's enjoyable. I can handle watching it and everything, but it just isn't one of my favorites and everything. But the voice cast are all great as their characters, as always. Like I said, the animation is great. It's some of the best Peanuts animation and everything, and they don't do a lot different with the animation or anything. You just could tell that they had better equipment to work with while making this movie and everything, and a bigger budget and everything. I will say one of my big positives is that Lucy is barely in this movie, and as you can guess, the "and don't come back" part that's part of the title was said by Lucy and everything. She just gets on my nerves, the way she's always mean to Charlie Brown and everything. She just gets on my nerves for some reason. I don't know why, but Lucy is the one Peanut character I just don't like, and I'm so glad she wasn't in this movie very much and everything. I can handle her in small doses and stuff, but she was just kind of annoying in this one and everything. But she's never been one of my favorite characters. But all in all, I think Bon Voyage, Charlie Brown, and Don't Come Back is an okay movie. It's not a super great one. It's not one of the best Peanuts movies for sure and everything, but it's still enjoyable and watchable and stuff. So, like, when I'm watching the Peanuts stuff, I don't mind watching it and everything. It just is one of the ones that I'm least looking forward to be honest, and everything. So I'd say I'd give this movie a 7 out of 10. And like I said, even though it's not quite as good as Race for Your Life, Charlie Brown, or any of the other ones of these original 4 movies, I personally think Race for Your Life, Charlie Brown, Snoopy Come Home, and Boy Named Charlie Brown are better movies. This one is still enjoyable and watchable and good enough. So it just isn't one of my most favorite Peanuts things ever or anything like that. But that being said, I like pretty much all the Peanuts stuff that I've seen. There hasn't been any of it that I've hated or thought was terrible or bad or anything. I just have my favorites and least favorites, and this happens to be one of my least favorites. So I'd say I'd give, like I said, a 7 out of 10. I definitely recommend it for Peanuts fans and everything. If you're not a fan of Peanuts, this probably won't win you over. But if you are a fan, I would definitely at least recommend seeing it once, just to say you've seen it and everything. And like I said, it does have some good charming moments and stuff. All the Peanuts stuff does. So anyway, let me know in the comments what you think of Bon Voyage Charlie Brown. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day, everybody.
Yeah.